everybody. Welcome to Otaku Saga. I'm Zero.
I'm DK.
And I'm Rizzo. And today in Anime Reaction, we watched the second episode of Alice to Zouroku. If you want to check out our reaction to the second episode of Alice to Zouroku, hit that link in the description below.
And be sure to go see back in the comment section because we love hearing from you.
And as always, if you like what you see, subscribe to Otaku Saga. And don't forget to like and share our videos.
And thanks for watching. So, this was a lot.
A lot more lighthearted.
I also don't think that we saw any 3D.
We saw a couple of cars.
We saw a couple cars.
Yeah, but now you got to find something else to harp on because there wasn't that much.
And oh my god.
Pigs.
Pigs.
Cute little
Bacon and
piglets.
pancakes.
Bacon and pancakes.
Bacon pancakes. Making bacon pancakes.
No!
Okay, starting with the opening.
Glorious.
Yeah, okay. Let's start with the opening real quick.
Right.
So in the opening, we're sitting there going, this really reminds us of Flying Witch. You got the clapping, you got the weird-ass walking.
All right.
So then after the episode, we actually looked it up.
And then as we go through the rest of the episode, like we get this homebody story with Sana.
Sana and Sanae.
Yeah, and they're making
Sanae.
breakfast and stuff like that. Sanae is really soft spoken and very quiet, very very slow to talk. And there we go. Thanks Sal.
Everybody, conga.
But yeah, the whole episode, like we're going through, and I'm just thinking, Flying Witch,
Flying Witch.
And then the magical powers start getting abused for comedic purposes, and
Flying Witch.
That's
Flying Witch. So we ended up going and looking it up, and well, the director actually directed Flying Witch.
Same studio, same director. Wait, this is Alice to Zouroku's JC staff, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Same studio, same director. So there you go.
So this is Flying Witch.
Okay, this
2.0.
I like the
like
way you
this.
described
This
it.
reminds me of somebody watching something like Goku no Elder, which is kind of what the premise of this really reminds me of.
Right.
And going, you know what? That would be so much better if it was like Flying Witch. And that's what they did.
I'm almost bound to agree.
Because like this is Flying Witch, but add in the serious and what do you want to call it?
Because we're kind of serious.
Sinister undertones
Yeah.
of the situation that's going on
And the backstory of the characters.
in something like a Goku no Elder or an Elfenlade.
Yep.
Something like that.
Escape research subject.
Yeah, an escape
deal.
research subject kind of anime.
Brian Hilder was easy to make it better.
Yes.
Show me your armpits.
I mean, you even started to have a little bit of that gore
Right?
When-
when
got from
when it
Elfenlade.
was showing Elfenlade and Goku no Elder.
Yeah.
When it showed Sana's backstory and she saw another dream of Alice in the basement of the lab get like smooshed, explode in crystal. I'm not even sure what's going on with
I
that.
think she exploded into that crystal. What do they call it? Like something gates or something.
Yeah.
A giant version of the crystals that give the dreams of Alice their power.
It's pretty weird, and it brings
That's it.
up lots of questions that I'm begging for answers for. I'm really looking forward to this.
I'm bracing. You're looking forward to it. I'm bracing for it because I'm like, oh my god, it's Madoka Magica all over again. And actually, you put it brilliantly. I thought this is like Flying Witch and Madoka Magica put together.
Yeah. And mostly the Madoka Magica is, magical girl. Alice is basically
Right.
like a magical girl, but she has more of a much broader range of power.
It's a magical girl kind of story, but again with a sinister like undertone to it all.
And then the Madoka had the soul gems, which are kind of like these little budding flowers,
Source
These
of power.
gates.
Yeah.
mirrors, whatever they want to call it.
But yeah, it just, I don't know. It's just so weird because it's like, Flying Witch, and then plus this anime that has, serious and sinister undertones.
Mm-hmm.
It's just so weird, but it fits really well together here, I think, for me.
And then you have the character of Zouroku himself, though. That really
Right.
makes the series stand out from all those other series. You know,
The
just him.
mysterious old man.
Yeah, mysterious
By the
old
way, I
man.
really
Good
liked
job.
that guy, the I assume police officer that is acquainted with Zouroku.
Oh, yeah.
At the end,
To be a fool
well,
for him.
I'm out of here.
That's it, we're out!
Hey, this is work.
Absolutely. Actually, yeah, this the whole, like, last gag at the end of the episode, you know, with Sana's power going out of control in a kind of rapid fire sequence, and then she accidentally teleports the pigs into the floor shop. Just, nope, we're out! Beautiful punchline there.
You just walk in, there's a shit ton of pigs, there's a girl crying,
Right.
there's
Zouroku's mad as hell.
Zouroku mad as hell, yelling at the girl.
Sana A.
You
trying to
just
figure
walk
out
in
what
there
the
and
hell
go,
to
you
do,
know what? I'll come back later.
And just cut right there. So, wonderfully timed gag.
Oh man.
Yeah.
And we get that little bit at the end. Mini C, I think it was.
Ah, yes, from the Stinger.
Oh yeah, the
Mini C. So I guess someone that the research facility is calling on to retrieve Sana.
Yeah. Not sure exactly who Mini C is.
Oh, I guess
But
that's the
it's-
point of the Stinger. Keep you
Yep.
wanting
More questions.
I don't-
Looking forward to
also we yeah, right. Also we learned that the people that are trying to follow Sana learned where they got off of the taxi at, I think.
Yeah, so they know the neighborhood.
It's
that
either
they're in.
they were taking pictures of them getting into the taxi or getting out of the taxi. I couldn't really tell which.
Yeah.
So
They have spies. They know the general area they are in. So, oh boy.
actually, I find both Sana and Sanae's past to be rather interesting. Because if anybody noticed, Sanae,
Oh boy. Yeah.
her parents died when she was young, obviously.
Yeah, had to be raised by grandpa and all. But
she has seen some shit.
actually, that brings up another interesting point. Sana's past. When they went into her flashback, the tone of the voice actress changed dramatically. It sounded a lot more serious, less
Well,
childlike.
she sounded like an adult, as Ryu says here.
Exactly.
So,
Oh boy.
Yeah, that's powerful.
Yeah, very, very subtle way of kind of showing that this character maybe had to grow up quick, given her environment. So, yeah, very well done bit of storytelling with the voice acting there.
Yeah, third person. Yep. Also, cave.
Yeah.
she was kept in a cave.
That was weird.
Was it a cave or was it like,
A metaphor of a cave.
or like a world that she saw or she created?
I don't know. But it was weird. It was
Yeah.
really weird.
Yeah, you think a super secret shadow organization would be able to make like dorms or something?
Well, I would have thought that it had been more of a like a very sterile kind of environment.
And
Very
especially
clean,
since
white walls,
since
underground probably.
Very scientific and man-made.
especially since Sana herself was like, man, this is kind of dirty. You know, talking about Zouroku's
talking
about
home.
house.
You know, it's dark, it's kind of dirty and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm starting to think that the background is a visual metaphor conjured up by Sana to portray her mood. She's with the doctors and the researchers. She doesn't like it. It's like she's in the dark in a cave or something.
But yeah, that gave us a lot to talk about. I think I'm at a loss for words at this point. So
That's because it didn't have much 3D this episode.
There was less to harp on, though. I did notice that some of the character models looked a little bit off.
Yeah, I think we addressed that though before. I mean,
yeah, we talked about the
Oh yeah, in that flashback towards the end of it, she revealed what made her run away in the first place, which was that she went down to a lower level of the facility and saw another Dream of Alice basically get
right.
exploded with that crystal, basically.
And then this, wow,
And then pancakes.
glorious.
It's definitely not JC Staff's best visually, best work visually.
It's still
But
pretty
I
good.
think it's still pretty good.
Yeah.
It's not bad enough that I go, oh my god, this animation is terrible.
Actually, I think for the most part, it's above industry standard. The visuals here. I mean, I mentioned this in episode 1, but I only take very slight issue with the character designs, if only because it reminds me too much of Madoka Magica.
They
But
eat chocolate
that's
chips and peanut butter.
Our thoughts on Sanai?
Other than her being a pretty awesome older sister character,
Yeah.
she's fun, and I'm interested in her
I do like
backstory.
that
You
character
don't really,
design too. There,
You don't
Salazar.
really get a lot about Sanae.
Yeah, actually, this another minor thing for me to harp on. The pace which Sanai's voice actress reads off her copy, reads off her script. It's just like a tinge slow to the point where it's slightly off-putting. But she sped it up when she was talking to her grandpa on the phone.
I think she was talking to Alice like one would talk to a child. And I think that's what was going on there. So, I think it was just because she was supposed to be talking to Alice like she was talking to a very young child.
Talking to a child, yeah. And again, like I said, it's
Oh,
minor.
Jesus.
Yeah!
So,
I don't know what her wish would be. To have her eyes line up with her face right.
Anyway,
it's still one of my favorites that we've watched so far this season. So, and probably look for a First Impressions podcast later.
Oh,
this
good God,
week.
why? Please tell me that's photoshopped. Take me to your leader.
I'm an alien.
Oh,
That's a
God.
more convincing game.
Okay, I
We're
think
getting
we should go
way
ahead.
too sidetracked.
That's
we're
it.
getting off topic here.
That's
so.
it, yeah. End
Yeah.
it right now.
The teleporting over the world. Wait, that.
That was really awesome.
You
was
had
awesome.
something to say on the in-between.
Oh, about when they teleported to what looked like the top of the sky tree?
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically she tried to teleport over to Zouroku's shop at first, and she ended up teleporting them to the top of the sky, what I assume is the sky tree, except not on the sky tree, so they're falling next to it.
My, what a dilemma.
That scene, it almost reminded me of, I don't know if anybody's read the book for Jumper.
The book.
The book, not the stupid fucking movie. That movie sucked.
And didn't follow the story at all.
And didn't follow the story at all. But in the book, the main character basically thwarts a bunch of terrorists. And he takes the lead terrorist and teleports him to the top of the World Trade Center building. I like that shirt for some reason. But
big bulging eyes.
teleports him to the top of the Empire State Building and then falls with him, and then teleports back to the top before they hit the road, and just keeps doing that and getting teleporting at the bottom progressively lower and lower to scare the shit out of the guy. That's kind of what that reminded me of for some reason. But
And yeah, we get the tour around the world and penguins and
let's see, penguins, and I'm not sure what island they were on. Some sort of island they were on.
happy feet.
Oh, God. More like hypothermia.
Right?
Yeah. More like no feed, am I right?
I don't remember what the
Frostbite, what up?
I don't remember what the birds were that puffs up their.
Yeah, I really don't remember.
But yeah, that was interesting.
I don't
Frostbite or
know.
falling to death.
I think I'd rather
technically,
take
if you
falling
don't
to death.
leave Antarctica, then you're in for a slower death than hitting the pavement.
I actually think I'd rather take the fall if I had, because frostbite is painful as hell. But at least with the fall, you either are going to be knocked into a coma if you survive, which there have been cases of people doing that, like falling in crashing airplanes and all that, or you're just out when you hit the ground, and it's quick.
Boop.
Boop, the penguin.
But yeah, so I think we should go ahead and end the episode.
Yeah, I'll send it on the nice image of booping penguins on the head. It's so cute.
All right. So let us know what you thought of the anime, what you thought of our reaction in the comment section below.
Yep, thumbs up if you like it, thumbs down if you don't.
But that's going to do it for this episode of Anime Reaction. As always, I'm DK.
I'm Zero.
And I'm Rizzo.
See you next time.
And go ahead and click on my face to go to our most recent Otaku Saga talks.
Click on my face to go to Otaku Saga Gaming, our gaming channel.
And click on the waifu to subscribe to Otaku Saga. And if you'd like to help support us, please go ahead and check out our Patreon page.